Yeah. Well, due to the very high possibility that my camera would get soaking wet, I'm sitting on the porch, and my camera is now inside. I know you guys were hoping to just get a fantastic vista of my drying rack and the rain falling, and sorry, but it's not what you're going to get today. So I wanted to go over a copy of my speech that I gave on Cultural Day. Just in case there are problems finding it, I'll read it for you so you guys get a chance to hear it. It is still raining, and it's fantastic. So, Pantambi. Sinariande nine David, Quiminako, Amanandi, Muchibemba, Indete Mwapoleni Vonse, Kabini Mwaiseni Mukwai. Ilio tulea kontanshi mumibombele Yesu, ifwe pamoinga bakaipela, tulinensansa ishichipesha mano pantu natusambirila sana pabusuma no bukankala wantambi shamu Zambia. Avena Zambia balitemwa sana bombela chapamo no kwankana fionse ifyo bakwete nangu finono. Chimbi ichawama mukubombela pamona bena Zambia kumona emisango bapwishishamo amafya bakwete pamonga ukukula amayanda ukubomfya ifilu ichani imango nolushishi natusambilila pamifwalile yafitenge imishanine amenga nokumana akapi mufililo twalishomboka nanganshi pakubelesha ukukonka inchita ya Mozambia. Lero naifwe twaliesha ukubalanga ifyo tukonka inchita ku America. Umuntu umo atili abene Zambia tabakwata inkoloko lero balikwata inchita. Abene America balikwata inkoloko lero tabakwata inchita. Ala ichibempa chitila twamuli samfwe tatupwa kusala. Kabili ukufushanya amalumbo kuti wapokole mfumu. Pano pene epo napelela napakasha mkwai. So in essence, this speech is talking about what we've learned in culture. It's part of a series of speeches that were given from each language group. So there were 6 of us, and each one of us gave part of our speech. And I was designated to talk about what we learned about culture in Tambi, in Zambia. So I started by introducing myself, Shinaliande David, and then I welcomed the crowd and I thanked them for keeping us well and welcoming us well. So, Okwimini nako amanandi muchibemba, indeti mwapolene bonse kabili mweseni mukwai, which means that you're welcome and thank you for welcoming us. Ilio tuleya kontanshi mumibombele Yesu, ifwe pamo nga bakaipela tulinensansa ishichipesha manu pantu natusambirila sana pabusuma no bukankala wantambi shamu Zambia. So here I talk about, as we're moving into our work, looking back as volunteers, we're very thankful for the opportunity and the knowledge that we have learned, and that we've learned very much about health, busuma, no bukankala, and about culture in Zambia. And then I talk about the people here and how hard they work and how amazingly resourceful they are. Avena Zambia valitemwa sana ukubombela chapamo no kwankana fionse ifyo bakwete nangu finono. Which means that people here in Zambia, they'll give you anything they have, even if they have very little. They'll still share with you just a small piece. Chimbi ichawama mukubombela pamo na bena Zambia kumona misango bakwishishamo amafya bakwete pamonga ukukula amayanda ukubomfya ifilu ichani mango nulushishi natusambilila pamifwalile yafitenge nimishanine amenga nokumana akapi mufililo. So here I'm talking about how we've learned and how we are learning about the problems that people have and that the people here, the Zambians, are just amazing. We've learned how to use grasses, how to eat mangoes. I mean, everything all on the line about their culture, and I'm thanking them for that. And then I talk about learning how to wear chitenge in a culturally appropriate way, and I talk about dancing, and I talking about the celebration of life and about funerals and how they're a necessary part of life. And then twalishom oka nganshi pakuberesha ukukonka enchita ya Muzambia. Lero naifwe twaliesha ukubalanga ifyo tukonka inchita ku America. So here I'm talking about how we've struggled to show and understand time here in Zambia. And I talk about how we've tried to show how we keep time in America. And so I used a proverb, umuntu umo atili, one person once said, Avena Zambia, tabakwata inkoroko, lero balikwata inshita. Avena America, balikwata inkoroko, lero tabakwata inshita. Which means that people in Zambia, they don't have watches, but they always have time. It's a polychronic culture. And Abena America, barikwate inkoloko, lero tabakwate inshita. People in America, we all have watches. We all know what time it is. But no one ever has time to give. And once time is spent, it's gone forever. Whereas here, time can always be found. Then I used a couple more proverbs. Awa ichi Bemba chitira. In Bemba they say, Twamuli samfwe tautua tatupwa kusala, which is a proverb that's pretty difficult to translate. So I'm going to go for the meaning, which is that those who wash will always keep. Yeah, it's rough, but it makes sense in Bemba. And then Karili, which is we need, ukufushanya amalumbo kutiwapukole mfumu, which means that ukufushanya, if you show respect, you can. If you only show a certain amount of respect, then you can actually insult the chief if you don't learn enough. The meaning is that you're always learning and you're always trying to figure out the culture, and so you need to learn from many different places, and you can't just learn in one place, because if you only learn from one source, then you won't know if you're insulting someone else. And then panopene epo napelela napakasha mkwai, which means now I'm finished, on to the next person, thank you very much, and mukwai is respect. So, hope you enjoyed it. In a month, when I get to a computer and have some internet access, I'll try and upload it so that you can enjoy watching me sit on my porch in the rain.